Are you fed up with negative self-talk? Hi, I'm Antje Boyd.
And I'm Broderick Boyd.
And together we are the creators of the Magnetize the Man method. And look, what we see so many times is women who are coming to us and they're not attracting the right man because they just don't have that very supportive and nurturing and loving self-talk that it takes. Because look, we always talk about the law of attraction, right? You attract who you're being by the girlfriend. You're forgetting one thing. You attract who you're being to yourself. That's right. And that's why it's so important to change your self-talk drastically right now. Now the question is, how do I do that? Don't you worry, we're here to give you the answer to that.
Oh yeah.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. So yes, and we're coming to you from Brisbane, Australia. Lovely Brisbane. We've been here for a couple days, working our way up the coast of Australia. It's been amazing. So how does that relate to you overcoming negative self-talk? Well, how you relate to your own mind is like how you relate to the world. You know, if you're looking at the world in a negative way, you're looking at yourself in a negative way. If you're having trouble with interacting with certain people, if you're judging a lot of places or people, that means you're judging yourself. And that judgment is what's ultimately going to lead to a decreased sense of self-confidence and self-esteem. And men are going to pick that up. Men are going to sense it. They're not going to be as attracted because they're not going to value you as much. And they're going to see you as just somebody that, you know, anybody could be with, or somebody that's not worth being with. Because why would it be worth being with you if you don't think you're worth being with you?
That's exactly right. Because like one thing that I did before I met Brody, I married myself. And what I mean by marrying myself is really marrying all of the parts inside of me, right? Not just the parts that I love about me, but also the parts that are like, yeah, you know, like not every day I'm gonna have a good experience or like an easy time to embrace or love that part, right? And what that really means is like really connect with all of those parts. So if a part inside of you is angry, right? Like connect with that part versus making it wrong, right? Or if a part inside of you is sad, connect with that part versus making it wrong. So the biggest thing is like making all of those parts, all of those voices inside of yourself right. Like make them right? It's like a little girl that is just having a freak out moment. So the first part is you want to make her right.
Yeah, so say to yourself, yes, you know, it's okay to be upset with yourself, or it's okay to judge yourself, and now it's time for something better because you want so much more in your life. You want to be with your ideal person. You want to be having the ideal career, the ideal health, the ideal lifestyle, the ideal livelihood, and soul growth that you want. So in order to do that, you have to look at how are you relating to every part of yourself, which includes parts outside of you, and looking at, are you really acknowledging everything about yourself and loving it, meaning the shadow and the things that you already might like about yourself, like your eyes, even simple things, you know, your personality traits, looking where you love those, and then also the things that you don't love, and looking at how can you bring love to those shadows, to those things that you might have judged in the past, and say, I accept you, I love you, I welcome you. I welcome my, my ugly hands. You don't call them ugly hands, but say you don't like your hands. Say, I love my hands. I welcome my hands. I accept my hands. I like my hands. I love my hands. And you start to get to that point over time.
You know, one thing that I really love about Brody is he always like teaches his men like to really treat themselves like a castle, like a 5-star restaurant, right? Like, so how would you treat yourself if you were a castle, right? Or if a man have to stand in line to come in with a reservation. You know, they can't come in. So imagine you are this castle. You are, Brody always talks about it like the gift. You are the gift to the world.
Yes, you are the gift. You are the prize. Any man would be lucky to be with you. That's how you should be talking to yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror every morning when you get up, say, you are beautiful. You are amazing. I love you. I worship you. And start to train yourself over time. Do it every morning so you start to get in a habit. You know, I say it takes about 20 or 30 days to get into a habit of it. But every time if you see a mirror and you look at yourself and you say one thing that you like about yourself, that'll start to reinforce it over time. And use the mirror as a trigger or a camera. You know, if you're filming yourself like we are, if you're taking a selfie, look at yourself. As soon as you see yourself in your camera, say, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're amazing. And then you can grow from there. But that's where it starts, is that regular habit building of it. reconnect your self-talk.
So if you're like, gosh, I really don't even know where to start. I'm getting so down on myself. I always beat myself up. I set the boundaries, and then it ends up in like really like the self-destructive, self-sabotaging behavior. Then I really invite you to come on a Magnetize the Man clarity call with me, where we got crystal clear. Where is this actually starting? What's your pivotal point? What are the vulnerability thresholds, I call them, that keep you from being congruent in your truth, and with that, the magnet to the right man for you?
Totally.
So for that, hop on over to magnetizetheman.com and grab your slot as long as they last.
Yes, magnetizetheman.com. He's coming to you. He's waiting for you just to start talking to yourself better. He can't wait until you love yourself so he can start loving you. You have to start first. Much love, and get on our calendar before it's all booked. And we'll talk to you again very soon, possibly here in Brisbane, possibly somewhere else, and bring you the man that you can share your life with traveling as well very soon. Much love. Talk to you later. Bye.
Mwah.